So a story last night from the NBA. It's a long season. Guys got to try something different strategies. You guys have been there. You know what it's like in the huddle. So Golden State Warriors coach Steve Kerr capturing his 250th win on Saturday. Took some time off on Monday. This is the way you celebrate. During a timeout, midway through the first quarter, a 129-83 win over the Phoenix Suns. So non-competitive game.
Yeah.
By the way, team that drafted Kerr with a second-round pick in 1988, and he was the GM from 2007 to 2010. He handed his clipboard to Andre Iguodala to run the huddle. Iguodala sat in Kerr's chair, breaking down the plays for his teammates while Kerr stood a few feet away from his assistants. As the game continued, David West received a coaching nod in the huddle, as did Draymond Green, who sat out Monday's game with a sprained finger. Green ran most of the timeout huddles throughout the game, and Kerr said his guys needed to hear a new voice. Here is Steve Kerr explaining what his decision-making process here was.
It's their team. I think that's one of the first things you have to consider as a coach. It's not your team. It's not Bob Meyer's team. It's not Joe Lincoln's team. Although I'm not going to tell Joe that. It's a player's team. It's their team, and they have to take ownership of it. And as coaches, our job is to nudge them in the right direction, guide them. But we don't control them. They determine their own fate. And I don't feel like we focused well at all the last month. And it just seemed like the right thing to do. And I thought they communicated really well together, and they drew up some nice plays, and it was a good night for the guys.
See, I think the truth would have just been better. Long season. We're smoking these guys. Go have some fun, guys. I mean, right. That was the explanation. It's the players. It's not the coach. Well, I mean, then are you setting back coaching there 100 years by saying it's not us? I mean, come on. I mean, You had a little fun. You mix it up a little bit. You're destroying this team, and I'm surprised some of the Suns didn't come over and maybe take part in the coaching as well. I mean, I look at it nothing more as it's a long season. You mix it up a little bit. You have a few laughs. You're in a laugher like this. Have a ball. Enjoy it.
Listen, Valentine's Day tomorrow, every once in a while, you've been together for a long time, got to role play a little bit.
Wait, you're using an S and not an S&M, but a role play analogy.
Yeah, exactly. All of a sudden, the UPS guy comes to the door. He looks a little bit familiar, but for the day he's Ted.
Oh my God!
Got a package to deliver.
You wear the pants for today, honey. Let's spruce things up a little bit. Yeah, would you be offended, Mike Jr., if you're on the Suns? Do you at all go, are you serious, dude? Draymond Green is calling the plays?
This is one of those places I never understood the disrespect in these spots, whether it came to running up the score in football. Teams get this all the time when they pass late. Right. I'm sitting there like, listen, our job is to beat these guys. We can't do it well enough, and they want to just keep playing the sport that we're all playing.
Right.
I'm not really going to lose sleep over this. If I'm the Suns, I'm not looking over at their sideline. I'm on our sideline trying to figure out why we're about to lose our fourth game by 40-plus points this season.
Couldn't agree more. I mean, this is what, a 62-45 at half, and if I did quick math, 99-71 going into the fourth quarter, of which Phoenix scored a total of 12 points in the fourth quarter. That's how big they were in coming to getting it back in this game. Right. Put up a big 12 in the fourth quarter. I'm with you, Mike, on this. I can't stand, especially at the pro level, when you're going to look at the other side and complain about anything they do if you're getting blown out. Right. You worry about why the hell you got blown out. What went on, why they got into the end zone, why they're running you up and down the court. Not worry about, look at them disrespecting us by having a player draw out the play. Right. Be a little more introspective and look at yourself on why you guys stink so much as opposed to why some team is rolling you the way they are.
In their defense, though, the Suns didn't really come out and say that. Like Jared Dudley said it might be, but he said we have to worry about more the fact that maybe we don't deserve that respect right now.
You're right. I mean,
we're speaking in generalities.
Exactly. Right. We're not putting this on the Suns. They did not say anything like this. We are definitely doing in generalities. If the Suns did say something, I'd be the first one to say, what are you talking for?
Right.
You guys cared so much. You put up 12 in the fourth quarter while you're getting destroyed. So worry about yourselves. But they didn't say anything like that. But that would definitely be my message to any team. Pro, quite honestly, even college, at this point, you don't like what they're doing, stop them.
Right, and their coach didn't have an issue either. Jay Triano, who's coached the Canadian national team, He joked, I noticed their plays were a little better at a timeout tonight. He's like, I didn't have a problem with what Steve did. Even Devin Booker said, I like the move personally. If I was a coach, I'd do that throughout the year, so I wouldn't even look at it as disrespectful.
Right.
And even as Kerr said it, my voice sort of sounds like Charlie Brown's teacher after a while.
Wah, wah, wah. That's exactly right. Got to mix it up a little bit. Nothing wrong with that.